Welcome back to the Detroit Tigers franchise on MLB the Show 20. I'm your host, longtime listener. Drop a like, subscribe, or comment below. As today, the Detroit Tigers are sitting at 34-20, going out to Camden Yards at Oriole Park to take on the Baltimore Orioles, as we are going to see Casey Mize in his Major League debut. You see him there loose before the game and signing some autographs for the fans. So hopefully the nerves are not an issue for him in this one. John Means going to be on the hill for Baltimore today. He's 5-5 through 11 starts, a 3.41 ERA and a WHIP of 1.18, so solid numbers for him thus far. And the lefty is going to get things started against Niko Goodrum, who's taken one into right field. This ball is hit pretty well. Looks like it had a chance to be caught, but it's over the outstretched glove. Short hops the wall in right, and it's a stand-up double for Goodrum and a good start for the Tigers. Then it's Lawrence Walker. He hits a ball to deep left center field. This one looked like it might get caught as well, but that's going to hit off the wall. Goodrum had to make sure it was going to get down. He only advances to third, and Walker was hesitant to try for two, not sure what Goodrum was going to do, so it's a long single. Next batter is Michael Brantley. Hits a ball hard into center, but a diving catch. Goodrum able to tag and score, so just like that, it's 1-0 Tigers on the sacrifice fly from Michael Brantley. Now with one away, it's C.J. Cron. He hits a ball hard, but that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. So the Tigers get one on a couple of balls that look like they could have been caught. So they lead 1-0, and there he is, the number one draft pick from the 2018 draft, Casey Mize, making his Major League debut for the Detroit Tigers. Lots of potential with this guy and some seriously high projections in terms of where he can get. So we'll see how he does in his first Major League start. First batter, Andrew Velazquez floats one into shallow left. That's going to be handled for the first out. Then it's Ryan Mountcastle. 1-2 pitch to him is a slurve down in the dirt. He chases after it, and it's the first Major League strikeout for Casey Mize. Now two away, and it would be Justin Turner. 2-1 pitch. He's kind of chasing one as well. It's a soft grounder to third, handled easily, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Casey Mize in the bottom of the first. Now we go to the second. Marwin Gonzalez, a 2-1 pitch to him is a slider that he kind of checked his swing, but John Means is going to leave this ball game with pain in his shoulder. So the Orioles, unfortunately, going to have to turn to the bullpen early in this one, as Dean Kremer is going to come on. He has been roughed up through 53 innings, and ERA sitting around 7.5. So the Orioles might be in trouble in this one, to say the least. Already trailing 1-0, and now they're going to have to get a ton of innings. Marwin Gonzalez now batting left-handed, and he takes that one through the shift into right field for a one-out single. Then it's Cameron Maben. He hits a ground ball to third, handled on the backhand over to second, and it's a 5-4-3 double play to get out of the inning. And it is still 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the second. Mize back to work. First batter is Renato Nunez. Ground ball to short. Handled, no trouble there for the first out. Then it's DJ Stewart. Soft grounder down the first base line. That would be handled by C.J. Cron. Steps on the bag. Now two away. Then a ball hit into center field. And that's not going to be any trouble for Michael Brantley. And Casey Mize perfect through 2 innings here in Baltimore. First batter in the third is Jake Rogers, and he draws a 4-pitch walk. So the Tigers have a base runner now, and it's 2-1 to Sheldon Nweze, and it's going to be another double play for Baltimore, as that's a 4-6-3 twin killing. And then Niko Goodrum now with 2 down. A 3-1 pitch is very hittable, and he takes that through the shift into right center field for a single. He's got some speed, so they've got some options here. But first pitch, Lawrence Walker going shopping in the gap. That ball is going to go all the way to the wall. Niko Goodrum's going to come around to score. Walker into second with an RBI double with 2 away, and it's now 2-0. But Kremer would get out of the inning as he gets Brantley to just roll over one. The 3 unassisted there will end the threat, but the Tigers do get out to a 2-0 lead, thanks to the 2-out double from Lawrence Walker. Now on to the bottom of the third. It's Austin Hayes. Soft grounder over to third, and it's 7 in a row. Nope. Sheldon Nweze just throws this ball away. Lucky that one didn't go out of play. Maybe it would have hit the net there, but Instead of 1 out now, it's going to be a runner on second. Next batter is Yosmani Tomas. He looks at a slurve that looked pretty good there on a 3-2 pitch. Gardenhire doesn't like it. It's now first and second, nobody out. Then Ramon Urias hits a shallow ball, fly ball into right field that is not going to be deep enough to move up any runners. So it's now first and second, 1 out. Then it's Velazquez back at the top of the order. Hits a ground ball to short. That's a tailor-made 6-4-3, and it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. We go to the top of the fourth. First batter is C.J. Cron. Gets a hanging curveball. Nice backhanded stop at third there. The throw easily going to get him, and it's 1 away. Then Bert Kohler steps to the plate. He hits a ball to deep left field. That is going to be caught at the wall. So he gave that one a ride, but that's just a long second out. Then Marwin Gonzalez gets one right down the chute. He hits one to deep center field. That ball is back, long run in center, but that one is caught just shy of the wall as well. So some hard contact there from the Tigers, but nothing to show for it. Now on to the bottom of the fourth. First batter, routine ground ball to short, and that's 1 away. Then it's Justin Turner. 1-2 pitch to him is a fastball that looked up, but he gets the call this time for his second strikeout. Now 2 away for Renato Nunez, and that is a hanger. He left a slurve right over the middle of the plate, and Nunez deposits that one into the left field bleachers. Makes it 2-1 now. That is the 12th of the year for Nunez. That ball traveling 376 feet as the Orioles have cut the lead in half here in the bottom of the fourth. Next batter is DJ Stewart. He just kind of flails at one, hits it off the end of the bat. Soft pop up there, caught by Gonzalez at short. And that'll do it for the Orioles, but they do get on the board as Renato Nunez lifts one into the left field bleachers to make it 2-1. On to the fifth. First batter, Cameron Maben hits a line drive just over the leaping try at short. That ball's into the gap. It's cut off, but Maben hustling out of the box, able to get into second with a leadoff double. Now 1 away in the inning for Sheldon Nueze. He smokes one back up the middle. That's going to score Maben from second, and it's now 3-1 Tigers on the RBI single from Nueze, who just continues to hit the ball very well for the Tigers this year. Still 1 away for Nico Goodrum. Hits this ball well, but right at the left fielder. That's caught for the second out. Then it's Lawrence Walker, another try for an RBI. 2-1 pitch, and he crushes this ball into the left field bleachers. That is going to make it 5-1 on the 4th home run of the year for Walker. That ball going 403 feet, and he knew it as soon as he hit it. That ball was just absolutely barreled up, and the Tigers extend the lead to 4 as it's now 5-1. And the Orioles are going to turn to Dylan Tate out of the bullpen. Another guy having a rough go of it this year. 31 1/3 innings, and the ERA in double digits, and that is never good. So they're still going to have to try and get a lot of work from this bullpen. He does get out of the inning here as he gets Brantley to just pop one up on the infield. But the Tigers jump out to a 4-run lead thanks to the 2-run shot from Lawrence Walker, who is having quite a day so far for the Tigers. On to the bottom of the fifth, it's Casey Mize still out there as he gets a ground ball up the middle. Tough play for Gonzalez, throws across his body but unable to get him. The Tigers take another look at it, but they say no, he actually beat that one. So it's a leadoff base runner. Then it's a chopper in front of the plate. Jake Rogers out to get it, throws it on to first for the first out, but the runner does move into scoring position with 1 away. Then it's Yosmani Tomas, 3-1 pitch hit off of the first base bag. Tough play for Cron as it kind of ricochets off him into foul territory, but he does recover to get the out. Now 2 away and the runner on third. And Mize gets the swinging strikeout there of Ramon Arias to end the inning as he has pitched 5 solid innings so far for the Tigers. First batter is C.J. Cron. Hits that ball hard. Struggle over at third as he just kind of knocked it down, but able to recover in time to get him. And now it's 2 away for Marwin Gonzalez. He got a ball hanging up around the belt, and he hits it deep and gone to center field, his 9th of the year. That goes 413 feet and makes it 6-1 now as the Tigers are putting it on the Orioles here in Baltimore. And Casey Mize in good position to pick up win number 1 of his major league career. We go to the bottom of the 6th. First batter is Velasquez. He's down on strikes. Now 4 Ks for Mize on the day. And then it's Montcastle, 0-1 pitch. Served into right for a base hit. That gets down, and it's a 1-out single. Then it was Justin Turner. He hits the ball well to center field. That ball was hittable. This is back, and Brantley going to run it down on the track. That's the 2nd out. That ball was hit a long way, but coming up just shy. And then it's Nunez again. This time he gets him as he just hits a ground ball to first. Crone handles it, steps on the bag. And Casey Mize with 6 innings of very good baseball pitched for the Tigers. Just 3 hits allowed and 1 run. And they will definitely take that from him in his first outing. On to the 7th, it's Jake Rogers. Squares one up, but it's right at the third baseman. That's the first out. Now 2 away in the inning as Nico Goodrum checks his swing, but he went around, says the third base umpire. Goodrum doesn't like it, but that is going to end the inning as we head to the stretch with the score 6-1, Tigers ahead. They're going to go to Scott Alexander as that's going to end the day for Casey Mize. He is definitely in a good position to pick up the win as Alexander coming on. He has really struggled for the Tigers this year, but it's kind of starting to stabilize a little bit as he's going to get a strikeout here of Stewart for the first out. Then it's Adley Rutschman. Hits ball down the right field line. It is going to stay fair and get into the corner. Rutschman going to make the turn and head for second, and he is going to be in with a 1-out double. Then it's Austin Hayes. He hits the ball into right field as Alexander continues to struggle for the Tigers this year. That's going to score the run from second, and it is now 6-2. So Baltimore trying to kind of claw back into this one, and Alexander's still out there. He does get a strikeout there of Tomas for the 2nd out. Then it's Ramon Urias. He's caught looking at a changeup down and away for the final out. So it's 6-2 as we head to the 8th inning here in Baltimore. Michael Rooker coming on for the Orioles. His ERA sitting just shy of 5 in 28 appearances so far this year. 2 away now in the inning as C.J. Cron crushes this ball. That ball was a rocket, but right at the third baseman for the final out of the inning. On to the 8th now. It's Franklin Perez coming on for the Tigers, just kind of trying to pick up some innings in garbage time. Skipping ahead to 2 away now in the inning as he just gets a routine grounder to short, and it's a 1-2-3 8th inning for Perez. Now on to the 9th. Bert Kohler at the plate hits the ball through the right side and into right field for a single. He continues to have a very good year for the Tigers as they're going to turn to Harold Castro in a pinch hit situation late in the ball game here. 2-1 pitch. He hits this ball back up the middle. Kohler was on the move there, a 4-run lead, but they weren't satisfied with it as he is going to go first to third on the play as it's a single for Castro. Now next batter is Travis Jankowski. They have the infield in. They go to second for 1, but they are not going to get the double play as Kohler is in to score and make it 7-2 in this one now. Next batter is Jake Rogers. He hits a ball hard. It looks like it was caught, and it's just knocked down. He does recover in time to get Jankowski as he kind of had to hesitate before he took off for second. So 2 away now for Sheldon Nweze, and he hits a ball deep to right center field. That ball is way back, but going to be caught in the gap. Nice running grab there to end the threat as we head to the bottom of the 9th with the Tigers still ahead by 5. Renato Nunez starting things off, swings through a slider off the plate there. Nice pitch from Perez for the first out. Then it's DJ Stewart, caught looking at a changeup on the outside corner there. That's 2 away. But then the Orioles going to try and get something going here. With 2 down now, Adley Rutschman takes one deep to left, just over the wall. That makes it 7-3 on the 7th of the year for him. Then it's Austin Hayes. He hits a ball through the hole in on the left side, and now they've got a runner on. And it's 3-1 count to Tomas. He draws a walk. Now the tying run is in the hole, and the Tigers not going to mess around. They just bring in Jordan Hicks. He's got 12 saves on the year, and he's going to get an easy one here as the first batter he faces is caught looking at 100-mile-an-hour heat, and that'll do it. 7-3 is your final in this one as Casey Mize picks up win number 1. He pitched very well in his major league debut. And the Tigers' strong season continues as they are now 35-20. Lawrence Walker, player of the game honors. He was 3 for 4, a homer, a double, and 3 driven in, and scored a run as well. So great day for him. John Means takes the loss after exiting early with the shoulder trouble, and Jordan Hicks with the save. Just one batter face and struck him out. Tigers had 11 hits and 1 walk and just one strikeout in this one as they had home runs from Gonzalez and Walker. The bullpen doing a pretty decent job. Alexander touched up again. Perez was okay through an inning and 2/3. But Casey Mize again getting the win, and Hicks picking up the save in this one as they take it 7-3. Before we move on to the next one, I did want to point out that we made some adjustments to some settings. So I had been playing at all-star level in terms of hitting difficulty. I was on Hall of Fame from a pitching perspective, but I just felt like we were hitting the ball a little too well. So we made that change. We moved to Hall of Fame. I increased the contact level a little bit and left the power slider where it was. But in any case, we're going out to Comerica Park, and we're going to take on the Twins as Daniel Norris is on the hill in this one. 72 2/3 innings of work through 12 starts. He's been very solid for the Tigers this year. If he can put up numbers like that over the course of the season, we will definitely take it from this left-hander. And he's off and running here as he gets Byron Buxton with a 0-1 pitch, just lifts a routine fly in center, and that's handled for the first out. Then it was Jorge Polanco, 0-2 pitch to him. He's just jammed at a slider, break it down in on his hands, and that's a comebacker for the second out. Then Luis Arias hits a ball down the left field line, just past the diving Sheldon Uweze, and that's going to be a 2-out single, and the first base runner for the Twins. Then it's Mitch Garver. He hits a ball to right field. Back goes Marwin Gonzalez. He handles that one for the final out of the inning, and we will head to the bottom of the first. Alex Wood on the hill for the Twins. You see the numbers there. He has been very solid through 12 starts for them. 5-2 record, an ERA right around 3.5, and the whip of 1.16. First up for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum rolls over a 3-2 pitch. That's a routine ground ball there for the first out. Then it's Lawrence Walker. He hits this ball hard and through into right field. And the Tigers have their first base runner of the ball game as Walker continues to swing the bat well. But he is going to be caught leaning here, and they get him on the pickoff move from Wood there. So just like that, now 2 down and nobody on. And then Michael Brantley on a 2-2 pitch gets to the fastball up and hits it fairly well, but that's going to be caught in center for the third out. Now 2 down in the second. There's Norris, another comebacker there, but able to get to it is Nico Goodrum. He goes to first with it for the final out, and it is still 0-0 in the bottom of the second now for C.J. Cron. He swings at a fastball in. Man, that pitch was hittable, but he just swung through it for the first out. Now 2 down in the inning. It's Marwin Gonzalez. He hits a ball deep to right center field, but that is going to be caught by Byron Buxton on the run as the Tigers go scoreless in their half. Now on to the third. 2 away. It's Byron Buxton. He takes this ball into left field for a single. He's got plenty of speed, so a chance here for the Twins. 1-2 pitch to Polanco is taken through the right side past the diving try by Uweze, and now it is first and second. 2 down. And Luis Arias, he singled in his first at bat. He sneaks one through the right side. Here comes Buxton, going to try and score. The throw from Gonzalez is just late, and it is now 1-0 Twins as they rally with 2 outs, and they're not done yet. Here's Mitch Garver. That's going into right field as they are just eating up that hole right now, and it loads the bases now with 2 away. Then Max Kepler swings at a slider off the plate, so Norris able to get out of the jam, but the Twins do take a 1-0 lead here in this one as we head to the bottom of the third. David Bodie starting things off. He can't connect with a fastball just off the outside corner. That's 1 away. Second strikeout for Alex Wood on the day. Then it's Jake Rogers. Hits the ball back up the middle. Look out. That's a comebacker, but gets through into center for a 1-out single. And the Tigers have a base runner for Sheldon Uweze. They're going to put him in motion on a 3-2 pitch, and Uweze hits this ball deep to left. Looked like Rogers was just confused as to whether it was going to be caught or not because he started heading back to first. And even though the runner was moving on the pitch, it is still just a long single. So first and second now with 1 away, and Nico Goodrum going to hit one down the right field line, but it goes just foul. That certainly would have scored a run. Now a 1-2 pitch to him. Ground ball to third, and it's a 5-4-3 double play. So tough way for the Tigers to go scoreless in that one as they had some chances but just couldn't push a run across. Now back to work goes Norris. He gets the swing and strikeout for the first out. That's his second K of the ball game. Now 2 away in the inning. It's Gregory Polanco. Just a chopper in front of the plate. Norris able to handle it and get him, and that is a scoreless fourth from Norris. And it's still 1-0. Now 2 down in the bottom of the fourth, as Crone had a pitch to hit there, but just a hard grounder to short. And the Tigers go 1-2-3 in their half. We go to the top of the fifth, and it is still 1-0. Now with 1 away, it's Byron Buxton putting down a bunt. Bodie comes in, kind of sets his feet, picks this one up, throws him out. So not a bad bunt there from the fleet-footed Buxton, but they do get the second out there, and then it's Polanco. This is a little bit more routine at third for Bodie. And it's a 1-2-3 top half of the fifth. On to the bottom half now. It's Bert Kohler leading things off. He takes one up the middle. That is going to get through into center field for a leadoff single, and Kohler runs well. So an opportunity here for the Tigers, and he is going to waste no time. First pitch to Marwin Gonzalez. He is off and easily into second with the stolen base. Now a runner in scoring position, nobody away. Then Gonzalez, a chopper to the left side, so Kohler unable to advance there. That's the first out. Then it's David Bodie. He hits the ball back up the middle. That's going to be handled on the backhand for the second out. Kohler over to third now. And then with 2 away, it's Jake Rogers on a 2-2 pitch. Down a nice changeup there to get him swinging and end the threat in the bottom of the fifth, as Alex Wood has held him scoreless through 5. On to the sixth. First batter takes one back up the middle into center field, and the Twins are in business now with a leadoff single. Then it was Mitch Garver. A 3-2 pitch to him is taken, where you guessed it, right through that right side into right field. They have just been chewing that hole up all day on Daniel Norris. But the next batter is going to hit a ground ball to second. Nuweze steps on the bag and throws to first for a big double play there. The runner on third now with 2 away, and Norris with a chance to get out of it, and it's Eddie Rosario on an 0-1 pitch, just kind of flares one into shallow right. Nuweze able to run under that one for the final out of the sixth. So 1-0 now in the bottom of the sixth, and it's Nuweze at the plate. Couldn't check his swing, and that's the first out. Third strikeout for Alex Wood on the ball game. Then it's Nico Goodrum on a 0-2 pitch. He turns on this one, takes it into the left field corner, and that's going to be a stand-up double. So the Tigers have a runner on second with 1 out. Alex Wood at 95 pitches, and the Twins are going to turn to the bullpen as he threw well for them. He is responsible for the runner on second. But a strong outing from him as they are going to turn to Devin Smeltzer, who has been pretty good for them in 13 appearances, a ton of innings, at 69 innings already this season. The ERA just below 3. First batter he faces is Lawrence Walker, who just pops one up to shallow left field, the shortstop under that one. That's the second out. Then it's Michael Brantley. Got a decent pitch to hit there, tried to go with it, but just got under it, and that's going to be a routine fly in left for the final out. So on to the seventh. Daniel Norris still out there. He's going to get Josh Donaldson swinging at the pitch down and away. That's the third K for Daniel Norris. Then it's Gregory Polanco, a 3-2 pitch. He takes it into right center field. A diving try from Gonzalez, but he can't get to that one. Goes all the way to the wall in right center, and Polanco hustling into third with a 1-out triple, his first triple of the season. So the Twins with an opportunity here to extend this lead. But they have the infield in, and Matt Beatty hits a shot to shortstop that is unable to get the run in. So now 2 down in the inning, and that's going to do it for Daniel Norris. He pitched well. He is responsible for that runner on third, but they're going to turn to Joe Jimenez and try and get him out of this one with still just a 1-run deficit. As Jimenez has been okay this year, really struggled against lefties for the most part, but the ERA is just a little bit higher than where you would like to see it. But he's going to make quick work of Byron Buxton. Strikes him out to end the inning, and we go to the stretch. Still 1-0 here in Detroit as the Tigers hope to get a run here and just kind of tie this thing up late in the ball game. Starting things off, Bert Kohler chops one back up the middle. It's backhanded, but they are not going to get him. So with 1 away, the Tigers have an opportunity here with Kohler on. Then it's Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch to him. He slices one into right field, and it's now first and second, 1 out. So they've got a chance, and the Twins are going to have to turn to Cody Stashak out of the bullpen. He's pitched 7 scoreless innings in 9 appearances so far this year, but has not been very good against right-handers, and that's who he's going to face here, David Bodie. He hits this ball well, but right at the second baseman. A double play to end the inning. Good job from Stashak to get him out of that jam as we head to the 8th with a score still 1-0. Joe Jimenez still out there. First batter takes one into the hole. Diving try by Goodrum, just knocked it down, but not going to have a play. Then it's Luis Arias. Hits a one-hop to first. Crone spins and throws to short, and it's a 3-6-3 double play, and it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. Then it was Mitch Garver on a 1-2 pitch, is up and in. He can't get around on that one, just pops it up into shallow center field, and Nweze gloves that one for the final out of the 8th. We go to the bottom, and the Tigers going to try and get some strategy going here as they're going to pinch hit with Jason Castro to start things off. 2-2 pitch to him is very hittable changeup. He hits it hard, but right at Donaldson, the only guy on that side of the field, and he just happened to hit it right at him, so a tough start there. Now the Twins are going to turn to Trevor May. He's pitched 9 2/3 in 11 appearances with the ERA over 4.5, so he's going to have to be sharp in this one if they're going to keep this one-run lead. And he gets a changeup where Nweze had one to hit there, but just swung through it, and that's the second out. Then it's Nico Goodrum with 2 down. He puts down a bunt, and he is going to beat this out. So Goodrum just kind of trying to get something going with his legs. And he runs well, so we'll see if the Tigers try and put him in motion and make something happen here. 0-2 pitch, there he goes. But Walker swings at a fastball off the plate away for the final out. And we're going to the 9th in a pitcher's duel here as the Twins still lead it 1-0. Scott Alexander coming on for the Tigers. Continues to struggle for them this year with that ERA over 7 from the free agent acquisition in the offseason. First batter just chops one in front of the plate. Castro out to get it, and that would be the first out. Now it's Eddie Rosario. Swings at a slider down out of the zone, and that's 2 away. Good pitch there from Alexander. Then it's Josh Donaldson. 0-1 pitch to him is going to be ripped back up the middle into center field for a 2-out single. And then it's Gregory Polanco. He chases a slider off the plate. Nice pitch from Alexander. A couple of Ks in the inning as the Tigers are down to their last chance. We go to the bottom of the 9th, and it is 1-0. Twins are going to go to Tyler Duffy. He is 19 for 20 in save opportunities so far this year and has that ERA at 1.27, so strong numbers for him on the year. But he starts things off with a walk to Michael Brantley. So right away the Tigers have a base runner, and they're going to turn to Travis Jankowski, who is up there among the league leaders in stolen bases in the American League. And on a 2-1 pitch, Crone hits it hard, but that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play as those have just killed the Tigers in this ball game. And now with 2 down, it's Bert Kohler. He gets jammed on this one, and that is going to do it as Rosario is under that for the final out. A 1-0 shutout as the Twins take this one. Alex Wood getting the win as he pitched very well through 5 2/3 for them on the day. Actually 5 1/3, just 5 hits, no walks, struck out 4. Daniel Norris, tough loss as he goes 6 2/3, just 1 earned run, 8 hits, 3 strikeouts, no walks, and Duffy getting the save in this one. Collectively, the Tigers had 8 hits and a walk with just 6 strikeouts. Remember, we changed the settings, and of course, the first day we get shut out. But I don't necessarily think that it was just that we were overpowered in terms of that adjustment. But we got a good performance from the pitching staff, just unfortunately unable to push across a run with a lot of double plays and some tough breaks on the bases. And that does it for this one. But before we wrap up, the trade offer that we received from the Phillies. They have offered us Davy Grullon straight up for C.J. Crone. And this is a move that kind of makes sense for both teams. I mean, they've got JT Realmuto at the major league level, and in the National League, it's not like you can just plug in one of these guys as a DH to just get him some at-bats. So Davy Grullon, realistically, with Realmuto signed for another 5 years, they just don't have a use for him. And this is a guy that's 24 years old, B potential. He's done pretty well at AAA and AA over the last couple of years, hitting around 280 with 21 homers per season in the minors, and he's hitting the ball well for them so far this year. So I really like what we're getting, even though we already kind of have a couple of catchers in Castro and Rogers. Castro's probably going to be gone next season, and we would have this guy locked up for several years of team control. And we're really not using Crone that much anyway. Another reason that they're really looking for help at first base is that Rhys Hoskins has been pretty bad for them so far this season, hitting just 234 with 6 home runs. Crone already has almost double that number in home runs himself, and he hasn't even been playing all the time. And while his average is down a little bit, that kind of power and just looking at what he typically does against lefties is something that they can probably get some value out of. So I like this trade. And again, we probably wouldn't have been bringing Crone back at the end of the year anyway, and we'll just call up Dixon to fill in his spot for the time being. I don't know if we'll put Grullon in the majors right away. We might just let him kind of get another year to develop and then go with him next year. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. Drop a like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you all next time.